Money, I gotta receive it, I eat it, I breathe it, believe it. I'm trying to make runs to the bank. My nephew keeps saying I'm harder than industry niggas. Do shit in the yard they can't. Uncle say move a little smarter, I sell it like water and carry this.
What's going on? It's your boy Reese, aka Jody, and you're tuning in to ZyTV on YouTube.
Carry this set to the safe off the pole. If you play with my dollar, I'm straight to the guala. Can't fuck with the minimum weight. Drops the sticks, we carry a mile. I do me a show, the next day hit the mouse.
What's good, ZyTV? Welcome back to another video. I told you guys on my social media that I was going to do the artist interview. So today, I have with me our one and only. You know what I'm saying? Say what you guys say.
It's your boy Reese, aka Jody, and shit, I'm excited to be here.
For sure.
So let's get started.
For sure. I bet. So first, how have you been lately, Reese? What's going on with you? What's been going on in your world?
Man, what's been going on anywhere? You know, quarantine going on.
Facts.
Wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Just been cool and thinking, writing.
Okay, for sure. Okay. Tell people where you from. Where you from?
I'm from Riverdale, Georgia, man. I was born in Southern Regional. G-Town, baby. So, you know, always been here, stuck.
Okay, I feel you. But, okay, next question. Tell us about yourself. Who is Jody? And what's your average day-to-day life like? What do you do in your free time?
I mean, I know I got the tats and all, but I'm really just a cool lad nigga, man. I just be kicking shit. I like all art forms, music, drawing. I just like when people get to make their own thing and express themselves. So that's kind of what I like to do. I'm going to school to be a vet right now. I'm also interested in animal medicine and stuff like that. So I'm just a lot of people rolled up into one, just one.
Okay, I like that answer. Yeah. Who are some of the closest people to you outside of your family?
This man right here, of course. My boy Jaquan. Shout out my boy Floyd, Pop. Just, man, y'all know who y'all is, man. If I rock with you, I rock with you.
For sure. Let's see, next person. What's one of the funniest things that's happened to you lately? You got any funny stories to tell us, Reed? What's going on with you?
Nothing too funny. Nigga just been making dumb TikToks and shit like that. Like, y'all go on my page, check out me and my boy Floyd TikTok.
Yeah, they got a TikTok out.
It's right now. It's a banger.
It's blowing up. They did their thing. I ain't gonna cap. They did that motherfucker.
Dance battle. Anybody want it, they can come get it.
For sure.
No cap.
Okay. This question. This is what's so funny. So this is a question like, when I ask you this question, I want you to think about it. You know what I mean? Because, okay, you're a new addition to a coloring box. What's your color? What's the name of your color? What's going on? Can't choose a color that already exists. What's the name of your color?
The name of my color would be a 5-color name.
What can I think about this?
I don't know, like, cause I don't know even like what shade of color I would even want to be. Probably like a.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Like a. I don't know. Probably like a fire ass purple. I probably call it like a.
My bad, I keep putting this hood on. Fuck it. You gonna keep it on?
I don't fucking know. What's a fire name?
You don't know?
What's the name? I have zero ideas, bro. Not even gonna lie. I just know it'd be like a fire, like a stupid fire purple though.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, we gonna move on to the next question. I'm probably gonna come back to you at the end. I'm gonna come back to you at the end for that.
Let me think about it for a second.
Okay. What do you look up to the most in life right now?
Who I look up to the most, probably. Shout out my boy Kyrie Irving. know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, because you're a hooper.
Yeah.
For sure.
He be going through a lot. Everybody be talking crazy about my boy, but
yeah,
I already know he's tough. He's tough.
Facts. Kyrie is tough as hell. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, we all hoop in ZyTV. So if you're a YouTuber out there and you want the ones at the basketball, y'all come see about us for sure. We want all that smoke. All that smoke.
I'm like that. That's all I gotta say.
For sure. Okay. Next question. Alright. Who is your favorite music artist and why? Does he or she have an influence on the way you create your music?
Is it okay if I have more than one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. D'Angelo. Let's start old school.
Okay.
D'Angelo is different to me just because of like the constant vibe he's able to give. That's kind of like what I look for in my music. It's not about the songs. To me, should be a message or a vibe or a feeling just expressed. And I felt like D'Angelo was always good at expressing himself and at the same time making a vibe. So I look up to people like him, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is like top tier for me.
Yeah, you're tough.
I just music, man. Like I listen to all types of music. Like, I listen to rock music. I listen to country music. I listen to everything. So
You're not listening to rock music, man.
I feel like just good music should be appreciated, no matter who made it or what the sound is. If it's good, it's good.
Okay. Let me see. And what is one of your favorite songs by one of those artists?
My favorite song by D'Angelo is Brown Sugar. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to this. My homeboy put me onto this man named Seti Hendrix. Got this song called Low Key. Go check that out.
Okay,
that's like
putting me on right now.
Yeah, that's like my favorite song right now. Like, he's too hard, bro. He's a dude out from Florida. He's tough, bro.
Okay, for sure. Bet. All right, next. Let's see.
My favorite song ever is probably Kendrick Lamar's "Sing About Me." Please check that song out. Tough. It's probably his best song ever.
Okay, man, I'm gonna check that out for sure. Especially after this right here.
For sure.
Okay. What drew you into music?
$20.
Like, what drew you into music? Like,
what drew me into music?
I started doing it.
I always had like an ear for it. I used to dance a lot when I was little, and I was always a good writer. And I was like 7 years old one day, and that's when I just started writing stuff down. Started to write down like a poem.
Oh, you was in the game young, man.
Yeah. I started writing around 6, 7 years old, and ever since then it was just
rolling.
Yeah.
You just started popping. Okay. Right. What is your creative process behind the music that you create?
Really, it's just.
Oh, you just be going acapella, you be going off the dome when you in there.
Not even that. Like I like to approach the studio in a very organized manner. So if I have something, I'll write it down. If I have an idea, I'll jot it down. So that way, when I go into the studio, I already know what I'm looking for, how I want to do it, how I want it to sound, and then that's saving money on my end because I don't really have it like that where I can pay somebody to sit in the studio for 3-4 hours and not know what I'm doing. When I can pay him for 1 or 2, do what I need to do, and keep it moving and save some money. Like, okay, I don't have time to just sit in the studio. That's why we trying to build a studio here, so I can just sit in the studio
for sure
for free.
Bet. I'm gonna got this studio in here. This shit gonna be hard as fuck.
Yeah, I'm putting my LED lights up. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Okay, all right. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about creating music?
My favorite thing is the creative process. Just the idea that I know a lot of artists may feel like, oh, everybody doing music, just anybody can make a song. But I really think that's the beauty of it. Because you know how they say everybody has a song.
Everybody has their own story to tell.
Exactly. So I feel like music is a great way for anybody to say something they want to say, feel the way they want to feel, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But like at the end of the day, that's something that belongs to you. That's something that's a part of you. So I feel like that's the best part. The worst part for me is I hate listening to my music. I will go in there. I know that the song is hard. I'll lay the song down, but like after I record it, I don't want to hear him keep playing it back and trying to mix it.
Why though?
I don't know. I will just leave and I'll just be like, yo, hit me up when you get done mixing it. I cannot sit there.
So you just like one take and you're done.
No, not even that. Like I just hate hearing myself. I don't know if it's like part of me being humble, or I don't know if it's like an insecurity I have with myself. But I just hate listening. I hate listening to my own music. Don't play my music around me. Just tell me to go away or something. I can't listen to it.
Tell you to go away.
I can't.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What's your most favorite song that you created right now? That you have on?
My favorite song.
It could be unreleased or released. Doesn't matter. What's your favorite song?
I think my favorite song I've made that I actually don't have a problem to listening to is my song called Stick Up.
Cause it's a stick up. Play with my brother, it's a stick up. I never fold, I never slip up.
Stick up, Stick Up is hard, yeah.
I like Stick Up because I wrote it in like 15 minutes during a shift at work. I heard the beat. Yeah, I wrote it at work. So I'm like putting stuff up and I might stop for 5 minutes and jot something down. Yeah. But like
I know you like that on the spot like that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't had nothing else to do. I wrote it in like 15 minutes, got in the studio. Like 2 days after that, I already knew what I wanted to do. It only took me like 30 minutes to make the track, and it sounds good to me.
Sounds amazing.
That's my favorite because it's a lot about the stuff I went through a couple months back with my father getting sick, my grandmother passing away a couple months after that. It just just how it was like pulling on me in a certain way because I like to. I don't know why, but when other people feel down, it kind of brings me down because I hate people around me to be down. I don't know why it affects me, but it does. But that has a lot to do with the things I'm saying in the song. But the thing I like about it is it's like a pain song. And a pain song, it can be hard, it can be sad, but I like it because it's hard, but it's like
it expresses how you feel.
It's like sad, but it's hard at the same time. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I do. That shit hard. Y'all have also heard that in our intros and outros before. Y'all heard it before, for sure.
Yeah, go get that on Apple Tunes. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all that. Streaming everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so if you could perform that song anywhere in the world right now, where would you want to perform it?
Somewhere in Cali or somewhere in Florida.
Why Cali and Florida?
Cali, like if I had the money right now, I'd move to Cali.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to Mark about that. Like I want to move out to Cali.
I would move to Cali and I'd promote my music out there.
For sure.
Like that's where everybody is.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be doing the YouTube shit and stuff like that out there.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
Cali.
For sure. Let me see. Cali is where you go to make it.
Okay.
If you could open for anybody right now, What would you want to open up for?
Somebody hard, like
You like that?
like that's doing shows right now. Like I open up for like either one of the babies, Lil Baby, DaBaby. I open for either one of them. Moneybaggyo, Uzi, like anybody. Like I'm at the point where I've been at the point where I feel like an opportunity is an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So either one would be fine with me.
Okay.
And just be thankful for the opportunity.
Facts. What was it like releasing your first song to the public? And I believe wasn't it the freestyle on SoundCloud? All Hail King Reese.
Yeah, that was a little weird for me. At that time, I was with kind of like a mentor of mine.
Mm-hmm.
He goes by 7'4". Tall. He's literally 7'4". He kind of. I always knew that I had a thing for music, but when he started listening to me, and he started, he gave me tips. He was there to tell me like, "Oh, you got it. You got the potential. Just put your mind to it. Just that and the third." And when I went in there, I recorded. We was in the studio. I kid you not, we were in this dude's house.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a little apartment, and then the studio was literally in a corner with like a little blockade around you.
Yeah. So
you couldn't see, but everybody else could like see you behind the thing. So it was kind of weird because I was kind of like, I wonder what like are they like, yo, he's hard, or are they like, look at this nigga? Like that's the thing you never tell. But I think that's another good part about the music. Like you put it out and you just see what everybody else think about it. It doesn't really matter. It matters about what you think at the end of the day. But
was it scary when you first put it out?
yeah, because I was like, is this too lyrical?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know everybody want to like the trap hard shit, but my first song was more kind of like lyrical, and they was trying to push me to do more like party music, but I wasn't really. That wasn't really my forte at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
everybody
it was a little tough.
got their own style. You know what I'm saying?
It was a little tough for me because I felt like what I had to say people didn't want to hear.
Oh, really? I did not know you felt that way back then.
Yeah.
Adding on to this question right here, when you first went in to record that song, how many takes did you take? Like, did you get in there and you just spit that guy out? You know what I'm saying? Because he was flowing on that guy. Especially to be so young, too.
I was, it took me about two or three takes before I actually felt comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
The first couple of takes, you could tell I was kind of like timid and a little nervous. You could hear it in my voice. Like I wasn't really, you could like just feel it. And then my uncle, he was just like, he came back there behind the thing with me. He's talking to me. He's like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I heard you rap this like 1,000 times in the garage before we came here, but it does not sound the same. And I was like, yeah, you're right. He was like, dude, just stop playing.
Yeah, turn up.
Take a breath, and then just spit. And then after he said that, you just get to feeling yourself on the track, and that's when you really make what you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came out the way I wanted it to, so I really ain't had no problem putting it out then because I did what I accomplished. I accomplished what I wanted to do with the track.
Yeah, you had to get over like the nervousness and stuff like that. You're doing.
It's a little tough, but it's okay.
Okay. You've actually already said this already, but it said, do you ever listen to yourself? Well, actually, no. Do you ever listen to yourself and think like, damn, like I could have worded that better or delivered the punchline better?
All the time. All the time, bro. Like I'm really my own worst critic when it comes to music because, of course, y'all wasn't there during the process. And y'all wouldn't know what's going through my head during the time I was recording. And when it comes out, I'm thinking like, I don't like that. This needs to be turned up. I should have said it this type of way. But then when I show it to somebody else, they're like, oh, this is hard. So I feel like, and lately I've been trying to listen to my music more. I feel like the best way for me to listen to it is to listen and then tell myself that it's not me.
Yeah.
Like it's somebody else. I don't know who this person is. This is the first time I heard this song. And just listen to the song instead of listening at the song.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. I hate it.
So
I hate listening to myself.
It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, guys. People creating these songs that y'all be listening to.
It's a lot of stress behind it. But I'm glad y'all fuck with it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So you've done collaborations with other artists. Have you ever had any bad experiences with them, and would you do more of them?
With collaborations?
Mm-hmm. Ever had any bad experiences with collaborations with other artists?
I have. Remember earlier when I stated that I don't really do like the walk in to pay for 3 hours or 4 hours and walk in and just freestyle the whole verse. That's cool. If you can do that, that's most definitely a skill and a talent.
Exactly.
I could probably do it if I wanted to, but I'd much rather go in there, lay it down.
So did the other person like just not have their verses together?
No.
Nothing like that?
And there was 2 of them, and they both went before me.
Oh.
On the verse, I was the last man on the verse, so I'm sitting there with my written verse for like 2 hours, just sitting there listening to them. So when we went to the studio, we went all the way to Rex, I believe it was. And we recorded in this building, like it was just a random building in the middle of the street, and it was just so happened to be a recording studio.
Oh. Like
8 different rooms recorded, and I was like, wow. When we got in there, and they were just freestyling like everything. Like the song came out cool, but it was just like the process, like the sitting and waiting, and dudes was like they didn't really know what they wanted to say. While you just sitting there with your verse ready, like you feel like you're the only one who really came prepared.
All right.
And you get to start to feeling like you paid your money for them to take their time. You know what I'm saying? Like we all chipped in for our part, but let's just get in here and get it done. Like we could have honestly did 2-3 songs that day, but we took like 3 hours to do 1 song, and there was 3 of us, and that wasn't really cool.
Nah,
so
not cool.
I just prefer everything to be organized so we can just come in here and do what we gotta do. It's all work at the end of the day.
Where do you see your career? Where do you see your music career in the next 10 years?
Hopefully I'm signed, bro. Hopefully I've been signed for a couple of years. In 10 years, I'm trying to get signed right now.
If you could sign to any record, what would it be?
Any? I'll go to Quality Control. I'll go. What's Jay-Z shit? Rock Nation. I'll go. TDE. I'll go. 1017. Like, bruh, come on, man. It's too much money to be made. Like,
facts.
Too much. And then, like, once you actually get in the industry, like, the music becomes your job. Like, just like when you go to the NBA, basketball becomes your job, bro. Like, so I feel like if music was my job and all I had to do was worry about music, I could definitely do that.
If you don't make it as a rapper, I know this sounds terrible, but if you don't make it as a rapper, what is your fallback plan?
What I'm going to school for, I'm going to school to get my veterinary license so I can take care of y'all sick dogs and puppies that y'all obviously don't know how to take care of.
For sure. What advice would you give to other upcoming artists like yourself?
Don't stop. Keep writing. Take criticism and use it as a positive towards yourself. If don't make music if you can't take advice or if you can't take criticism, if you can't take guidance, because you're not gonna get it right on the first try. Most of it is talent, but at the same time, with practice and repetition, you get to find yourself and you get to find your sound, and that way, it just becomes natural. You just go in the booth and do you. So my message was just to be yourself and just keep doing it.
Okay. And it's actually our last question, but you got a couple EPs out and a couple albums, a couple singles. A lot of that, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of songs out, right? So what? Got any new projects in the work that you working on? Any albums? Any new EPs coming out?
I'm actually working on a new tape called Trouble Visionary. I'm probably gonna throw like at the most 8 songs on there.
Oh, 8?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 8 this time. I was giving y'all EPs because I was just like music I had sitting around. I just threw it on the EP, but I'm gonna work on a tape this time. So far, I got 2-3 songs, and now that we got the studio, we can probably go ahead and knock out the tape. I'm looking, if I can get this studio up and running by tomorrow, I'm looking to drop the tape in about a month.
Okay. I like that.
At the most.
Okay. What was the inspiration behind creating it, though? This is a random question I'm asking right now.
Experience behind creating it?
Yeah.
It's just, gotta take it day by day, word for word, trial for trial, because music, you feel every emotion. You feel doubt, happiness, sadness. Of course, with you being a writer yourself, writer's block.
Yep.
Which is the devil.
I definitely know about that.
It's just, you just gotta, if you can't come up with nothing today, try to find some inspiration. If you can't find it, take a little break, breathe. The microphone will still be here.
So how many songs do you have done for it already?
For the current, 3 songs.
3 songs?
So we got about 5 more to go. Almost halfway there.
They say you're almost halfway there.
Yeah, I got some ideas though. So we're looking forward to it very soon. I got some heat.
Oh yeah, my boy gonna have that heat for y'all for sure. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was the end of the interview, man. I hope you guys like this video. I plan to interview other artists. In fact, I know I talked to Merk's younger brother Tank, so he should be the next artist on here. I'll take my word for it, but he should be one of the next ones on here. And any last words that you have to say?
Hey man, I appreciate y'all for coming and watching the ZyTV, man. Y'all tune in. Keep up with my boy, keep up with us. We on the move, we on the come up.
Sure.
At the end of the day, we doing it all for y'all. It's your boy Jody, aka Reese, and we up out of here.
Money, I gotta receive it, I eat it, I breathe it, believe it. I'm trying to make runs to the bank. My nephew keep saying I'm harder than industry niggas. Do shit in the end of the can't. Uncle say move a little smarter, I sell it.